Lights, camera, action. So, hi, I'm Pools. We're going to be talking about lights today. Lighting can make your scene very dynamic or very boring. Depends on you, honestly. The subject that's pictured is currently only being shown and not the stage. So, let's change that. Take a couple of blocks away from the light. Now you can see the full stage the subject is standing on. In Space Engineers 2, you can manipulate light in some pretty crazy ways, such as looking at all of the colors that you get from the lighting. So you can change the colors, mix them up whenever. You can almost get every color of the rainbow, I think, to do this. Um, the funny thing that I found with testing on this is the blue light doesn't really like to be very friendly, per se. The red and the green are not too bad. I don't know if that's a new update that happened and there's a new bug, or it's just the blue light being the blue light. But you don't really get too many choices with the distance on it, such as you do with the red ones, or the red and the green one. For instance, if you take this wall away, the blue light doesn't show up there anymore. It's not hitting the wall, it's too far. Red light ends up hitting it, blue light doesn't. So that's still all red. You have to come back to quite a far way to hit blue. But you can I haven't really tested the other lights yet, so I don't know what colors actually end up doing it, but you can manipulate them pretty well, like I said. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with them. Let's go take a look at the black room real quick. And there you go, blue light being finicky and not working. So as far as manipulation goes, conveyors. Very good option to manipulate light with. You can throw on some corners and get some very thin lines if you want to. Or you can take the corners off and get some real square looking lights. You want to get them out further, just add more conveyors. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Get it to about right there. And yeah, you can change them up quite a bit. Take out the green light. You don't want to see the green, take out the red. You don't want to see the red, take out the red. Come on now. Anyways, the blue light is on a wall that's closer, again, because blue light's being weird. I don't know why. And you sometimes get that glitch too, where it doesn't like to function through the tubes. I don't know why that's happening. I've tried to mess around with a couple of settings and it still is happening. But more than that, you can also just use regular blocks to manipulate the light as well and get it to do crazy things. Like the wall that we shown. And get some nice shapes through it. That's what I'm trying to say. So moving on from that, you can affect the lights with the distance that you put them at and get a really wide-angled view, obviously. You know, farther away the light is, the more area that it lights up. Ta-da! Lighting 101. No, I'm just kidding. You can check out the world that I have. I'll upload it to the workshop and it'll be in the description for all the light testing that I've been doing. Like I said, there's quite a bit. I mean, you got your long throw, flat depth light, more or less. Your corner light with the angled lights, it's kind of dim. It's an interesting setup, honestly. Small lights again, dim, short throw. Ooh, why is that green, but that's white? That's kind of crazy. Your small spotlight and your long throw with flat depth. You get a very wide angle with the, I'm calling them tube lights, because I don't know what the heck they're called right now. What are they? Interior corner light. There we go. It's actually just called a corner light. Your corner lights, you can get a shallow, very wide, shallow depth to affect the area. Another spotlight corner light. They're all green. Are you serious? Oh, I guess they are. That's interesting, to say the least. So yeah, you get your corner lights with the spotlight and the corner conveyor. Kind of cool. Another conveyor with the short light, or the spotlight, rather. You got your spotlight on a stand of sorts with a conveyor in there, showing again more lighting scenes and how you can affect it. It's kind of cool. Like I said, you can change a lot about it. Get no light at all, or some light through the corner. So yeah, I mean it's not too crazy. Show you a little bit more here. The weekly update that I film every Thursday has this light setup in it for the pedestals underneath to kind of show off the stuff that they make or that they introduce to us. I thought it was an interesting idea to draw light to it on a giant platform. You can get some light boxes, a couple of variants, really easily placeable in the sides of your ship or your base, whatever, you know. Blue. And then another 2 light boxes as I fall off the map. Another 2 light boxes, different setup with them. We got the green spotlight again going into it. I wonder if these are green. No? That's so weird. Alright, whatever. So yeah, light boxes with your spotlights coming down in them, kind of like shades, curtains, in a sense. Another giant light post with a big spotlight into a square area. I think this might be a 3x3. Yeah, lighting up a 3x3 area. That's pretty cool, you know. Then you can get not this wall. Whoops. I was building the dark room below. You don't have such hard edges if you add your conveyor on there, and then again, you can take it and add the more conveyors to get a lot tighter of a light. The smaller you want it. Pretty cool. Looks weird. Pretty cool. Smaller light, street light with the same thing, conveyor on there. Just to tighten it up. Kind of like a street lamp. That's what I'm thinking. Get the old, where were you last Tuesday? But yeah, you get the street lamp, and smaller one. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Some scenery here with some different light setups. You can get a really wide one just using the blocks, the detail blocks, to square it off. We got a short or a longer conveyor set up with a spotlight. Then you get another tighter one with a lot more conveyors to show just the grading. Spotlight with conveyor further out to light up the whole area, or light up a little bit of the area, rather. You get some grading on there if you put it very high up. It's almost the same as the first one, just a lot of lines. I like it, it's pretty cool. These ones are probably my favorite. You can get pathways if you throw in the half walls with them, which you don't really have to use half walls, I guess. You can use regular detail blocks or just blocks. But some different pathway setups that I made. They're all using half walls, nothing too crazy. And they're really simple. Put the spotlight up there, put the half wall under it, and move on with your life. Make it look really cool. Moving on from that one, I did the same thing with the corner lights to try to get some more dimmer lighting, per se. Which you can just turn those lights down to, I guess. But I didn't bother with that. I just wanted to see what this one looked like. So, same setup as the last one, just different lights for the corner lights. Which some of them act really funky. Like the grading with these. This is doing all kinds of whatever. Same thing with this one. You can't really even see the grading on that. Half walls kind of act the same way. They're very finicky with throwing the shadows all over the place. So, moving on from that, we got our shadow puppet station, I like to call it. It's pretty funny. You can come up here and end up waving towards the camera. Or build up some mountains if you really want to. As soon as I get it. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a mountain, but that's fine. I'll take it, you know. Shadow puppets, right? That's cool. You can do a whole lot with these. Not me just hitting every key on the keyboard. Anyway, yeah, you can do a whole lot with this, and that's kind of interesting, I think. So yeah, that's it from me. That's all I got. I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.